Welcome to my channel. My name is Krizia and today I will be showing you guys how to achieve this makeup look right here. This is one of my favorite looks when I want to wear red lipstick but I don't really know what to do with my eyes. The eye look is super easy to do and it's extremely neutral, which means it matches any kind of lip color you want, even glitter, black, literally anything. I also love this eye look because I prefer a smoked out eyeliner as opposed to a super clean and crisp one, but if your preference is a clean and crisp line, then feel free to not smoke it out how I did. Also, bear with me. I'm a little bit sick, which is why I sound like this and kind of look like this, and I'm breaking out and my skin's super dry and my lips are super chapped. I can keep going on and on, but I just wanted to get a video up for you guys because I haven't posted in a while. So that is why I just decided to film despite all these problems that I'm having. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and comment. It would be greatly appreciated. But without further ado, I will be showing you guys how to achieve this makeup look right now. The first thing I'm going to do is prime my eyes using the Nars Smudge-Proof eyeshadow base. Next, I'm going to set my eye primer using the Kat Von D Lock-It Translucent Setting Powder. Today, I'm going to be using an eye palette for my eyes. Usually I like using single shadows, but I love using this palette for this look. The palette that I'm going to be using today is the Naked Basics palette by Urban Decay. The first shade I'm going to be taking is Naked 2, which is just a light transition shade. It's not too cool or too warm, and I'm just going to run that all over my crease to create a transition. Next, I'm going to be packing on WOS on my lid. This is just going to create a very clean, light lid, which is what I want for this look. Now I'm going to take the color Faint, which is just a medium dark brown that is not too warm or too cool, and apply that to my crease. I'm going to apply this color pretty lightly at first and then building up the color. I don't want to go in too harsh because then it's going to be really hard to blend it out. I also don't want the crease to look super dark for this look because I want the focus to be the smoked out liner. I'm going to take the dark shadow out to my temple because I'm going to use a Q-tip to clean it up and create a crisp line, which is going to look great with the liner. Now that I have finished with the brown shade called Faint on my eyes, I'm going to take a little bit of black and concentrate it on the outer V. I'm really just going to take a little bit of it. This black in this palette is super strong, so I want to make sure it's not too much and I don't go overboard with this. I'm just blending that black shade with the fluffy brush I used for the brown one just to merge those two colors together. I'm just going to pack on a little bit more of WOS on my lids to re-brighten that area. Now I'm just going to take a Q-tip and my moisturizer to clean up the edge of the eyeshadow. So that is the edges of the eyeshadow cleaned up. Next, I'm going to be applying my liner. I'm going to be using a liquid liner today just to get the shape of the wing that I want. The liner that I'm going to be using today is the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in the color Trooper. So the birds are still in the background and they have not left me alone, but I'm just gonna keep them in this video because I've been waiting for them to shut up and they haven't, and it's been like 5 minutes. So we are just gonna go. To do my eyes, I like starting off with the wing itself and mapping it out with my liner. So I just take the edge of the brush and I put it to the edge of where I took that eyeshadow, and then I just make a marking. That marking is going to tell me where my wing is going to end and start. From there, I'm just going to start drawing a line on my lid, and then I will connect the wing after that. From here, I'm just going to finish mapping out that wing and drawing a line against the eyeshadow. So the liner is on and it looks pretty terrible right now, but I didn't want to spend too much time trying to focus and making it perfect because we are going to smoke it out anyways. To smoke out my eyeliner, I'm going to be using a MAC 236 brush. It's just an angled eyeliner brush. To smoke out eyeliner, you only want to start with a little bit of black at a time. If you go in with too much black, it's not going to give that smoky effect. It's going to just create this like dense line that you don't want. So go in with a little bit at a time to really smoke out that liner. So that right there is the eyeliner smoked out. It still doesn't look perfect at the wing, but I am going to be using concealer to clean that edge up to make it look a little bit better. because it doesn't look good. So I'm just going to clean up the edges of my eyeliner using a concealer and a brush. The concealer that I'm going to be using to clean up this line is the CoverFx Cream Concealer in the color G Light. Now it is time for foundation. Today, I'm going to be switching it up and not using my Dior Forever foundation. Instead, I'm going to be using the Mercier Flawless Fusion Foundation. I really like this foundation a lot, but the only issue I have with it is that the color doesn't match me right now, so I use bronzer drops in order to make it my perfect shade. The bronzer drops that I use in my foundation to make the shade match a little bit more are the Giorgio Armani Maestro Liquid Summer Drops. I'm just going to dot that foundation all over my face and then take a brush and blend it out. This foundation isn't sitting too well with my skin today, but it's too late now to go back, so it is time to just do my concealer and hopefully get over it. The concealer I'm going to be using today is the Prolongwear Concealer by MAC in the shade NC20. I also like applying concealer to the areas I like to highlight, which is the middle of my forehead, my nose, and my cupid's bow and chin. I'm just going to blend out that concealer using my Beauty Blender sponge. Now it is time to powder my under eyes. I'm going to be using the Kat Von D Translucent Locket Powder all over my under eyes and the areas that I highlighted. I'm also going to apply the powder all over my face using a fluffy brush. Now it is time to bronze up my skin because I'm blending into the background, which is just really, really sad. So I'm going to be taking my Hula bronzer by Benefit, and I like applying my bronzer to the areas where the sun would hit me naturally. So my forehead and temples, my cheeks, my chin, and a little bit on my nose. I'm still looking super sad and pale, so I'm going to be taking a second bronzer. The second bronzer that I'm going to be using is MAC Refined Golden Bronzer. I'm just going to be applying that second bronzer on the same areas that I use the Hula bronzer just to bring a little bit more color onto my face. I still feel like I'm looking a little bit pale, so I'm just going to take a third bronzer and apply that all over my face. The third bronzer that I'm going to be using is the Give Me Sun Mineralized Skin Finish Natural by MAC. Now that I have tried to color match my foundation as perfectly as possible but still managed to fail, I'm going to be contouring my face. I'm going to be using the Anastasia Contour Kit. So I'm going to take my contour shade and contour my cheekbones, my temples and forehead, and my nose. So now that I have finished bronzing, it is time to apply blush. Because I'm wearing red lipstick today, I don't want to use a blush that's too red or pink or peach. So I'm actually going to use my bronzer. I'm just going to take the MAC bronzer that I used before and apply that all over my cheeks. And that is the bronzer blush complete. Next, it is time to highlight the skin. Today, I'm going to be using a different highlighter than what I've usually been using in my videos. So I'm going to be using the Anastasia Glow Kit. Today, I'm going to be using the golden shade right there, as you can see. I'm just going to apply this highlighter to the tops of my cheeks, my nose, my cupid's bow, and any other place that I want to highlight. The skin is complete, so now it is time to work on my eyebrows, which are looking quite tragic right now. So I'm going to be taking the Anastasia Dip Brow in dark brown as well as in Anastasia brush and just applying that all over my brows. I also just set my eyebrows with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Now that my eyebrows are complete, it is time to go back and finish the eye look. So I'm just going to be taking the Naked Basics palette and applying all the colors I did on my top lid on my bottom lash line to smoke out that lash line. First, I'm going to take the Naked 2 color, which was the lightest transition shade, and apply that. Next, I'm going to take Faint, which is the medium brown, and apply that also underneath my eyes. The lash that I'm going to take on my lower lashes is the black one, and I'm going to concentrate that more toward my waterline just to create a smoked out effect, but not look like I'm wearing super heavy black eyeshadow underneath. Next, I'm going to be taking my Anastasia Glow Kit and applying that shade in my inner corner as well as my brow bone to bring some highlight to the eyes since they look completely matte right now. The last step for the eyes before lashes and mascara is applying a gel liner. I'm just going to be applying a black gel liner in my waterline just to close off my eyes and make it look a little bit more smoky all around. Now it is time to curl my lashes. I'm going to be taking my Tweezerman lash curler and just giving those a curl. Now that I have finished curling my lashes, it is time to apply some Fix Plus because my face is looking super dry because I'm just dehydrated and still sick. So I'm just going to take a couple spritz of that Fix Plus and let that dry. Now it is time to apply my false lashes. I'm going to be doing this off camera because, like I said, I will be making a video on how to apply false lashes. If that's what you want to see, then please let me know in the comments below. But I'm just going to be using the Ardell Wispies today, which is what I usually use with my dual lash adhesive. So now I am back with some new lashes, and while they are drying, I'm going to be applying my bottom lash mascara. The mascara I'm going to be using on my bottom lashes is the MAC Extended Play Gigablack Lash Mascara. And the last step of the eyes is applying top lash mascara on top of my lashes. The mascara that I will be using on top is the Telescopic Carbon Black Mascara by Loreal. So the last step to this makeup look, now that my eyes and face are complete, is finishing off the lips. Now, my favorite lipstick to pair this look up with is a red lipstick, but not everyone is comfortable with wearing red lipstick, and that is totally understandable. But like I said, my choice is a red lip stain. That does not have to be your choice. You could definitely make this look your own, and I totally encourage you to do that. The first step to my lips is applying a lip primer. The lip primer that I'm going to be using is the Stila Lush Water Plumping Primer. Next, I'm going to be taking the liner REDD by MAC Red and applying that all over my lips. I will be overdrawing my lips how I usually do, just to give a fuller appearance. So those are my lips lined and overlined. I always like overdrawing my lips when I'm using bold colors or dark colors like red because they tend to make your lips look a little smaller. I also just like overdrawing my lips every single time I do them, but that is just my personal preference. Now it is time to use a lip stain on my lips. This is my absolute favorite red lip stain in the history of red lip stains, probably. And it is the Sephora Cream Lip Stain in the color 01. And that is the look complete. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and found something to be helpful. Like I said, feel free to make this look your own, and I actually encourage you to make this look your own by changing up the lip color to whatever you feel comfortable with. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, comment, and like this video. I would really appreciate it. Feel free to leave suggestions down below of what looks I should film next and what you are interested in learning about. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video.